You may be deep into spring cleaning your home. Our next guest says, actually, perfect time to spruce up your dating life as well. We are joined now by matchmaker, the Love Architects founder and author of Real Love Right Now, Kailen Rosenberg, who has tips on how to do that. Welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
It is frustrating. I mean, I was listening to that Charlotte Bite, but it's just so frustrating dating sometimes. Why?
Yeah, because we all want love so badly. And we so get in our own way. And we keep thinking that if we just find someone different, someone better, someone who fulfills what we're looking for and we didn't have in the last relationship, rather than starting at looking at that within ourselves,
right,
we just kind of mix it up, get it wrong all over the place, and we repeat the same patterns over and over again. So it's, yeah, go ahead.
It almost sounds like you're saying, if you're uncomfortable on the couch, don't get a new couch, change your posture. You want the person to change as opposed to the person you're dating to change.
That's really well said. Yeah. We are always looking outside of ourselves. We need to start looking truly, truly, truly within, without feeling shame, without feeling that we've done anything wrong or bad. We're just all continuing these patterns that we've had since we were little kiddos about what love is and what it looks like.
Interesting.
And we kind of keep doing the same thing over until somebody is enough of a mirror to wake us up, and we start to grow and we start to heal, and then it becomes fun and good and juicy, and yeah, how it should be.
Yeah.
You have some tips on how to get unstuck from some of those ways. What are some of these things we can do?
Yeah, I think first of all, really taking a true inventory of what have my patterns been, what kind of men or women have I been attracting, relationships that I've been in, what seems to continue to be in a space that brings pain, and then what is my part in it? Stop looking at what the other person's part is. But bringing it sort of to when I talk about spring cleaning, we need to be looking at our lives personally, as well as any of our relationships that we've had, are in currently, or are going into, with the same mentality that we have in our homes when we're just kind of, getting rid of the cobwebs, organizing, decluttering. We need to do it within ourselves, and we need to do it within the relationships that are around us, because we know what's not working.
Right.
We do.
What's the role, if any, of dating apps in all of this?
I think that it is a massive overstimulation of a kid in a candy store. I think it's like shopping for puppies on a mill online. Everyone starts to sort of just look the same. All of the profiles look the same. And
half the time you wonder if they're actually real.
Well, and a lot of them are
photos
bots. There's a lot of scary stuff, sadly, because there's a lot of brokenness in this world. But there are also many, many millions of amazing, good singles that are out there genuinely looking for love too. But again, it's not that we don't have the opportunity to find someone. That's easy. We can do it out on our own. We can do it on a dating app, through a matchmaker. It's what happens once we're in that relationship, when we fall in love. That's where the important part comes in.
We both met our spouses at work, in real life, and in just as it just so happened, like not working together, but being in that same industry sphere, or working together a little. Are the days over of people meeting out and about? Because all my friends who meet somebody now, it is a dating app.
The majority of people are meeting on the apps, and I think that we need to really try to find a way to get people to become more raw, organic, to see one another. I think even since COVID, we've all we still remain within of what can we trust, who can we trust, what's real. But if we can just remember that we are human, we do connect on energy and like energy, and really check each other out, that is really most important. So even, with my love design and my book, Real Love Right Now, everything is truly just teaching people the truth and the reality and the actual how to go about doing these things that I say. It's easy to say love yourself. It's another thing to actually really do it or know how to do it.
Very true.
In our waning time here, do you have advice on a first date for people? Where to go, what to do?
It's so funny, when I was talking to the producers, I said, go grocery shopping. And he was like, what?
Why?
Yeah, I've had people do this because you are in your raw and real moment. You are in your headspace of the foods I enjoy. Am I reading every darn word on the label? How am I spending money? And you just observe, and you literally can tell so much about someone based on what they throw in their darn cart and in their body.
You really can.
I call it love shop. It's part of love shopping. I mean, it really is.
So
when you're at the grocery store.
And it's possible to have an
place.
Unsexy fridge. Like if you open a grocery store and you see, this is what you're putting in your body.
Or how it looks. Yeah. Totally agree.
No, it's true. Check out the fridge when you're dating. Yeah.
Kailen Rosenberg, thank you very much. Appreciate it.